to raise my arms to the square and to sever the ordinances of all the holy people. And I said, why do you want me to do this? He said, if they will not accept you as my witness, I will not accept them. So I was standing near the Snake River in Bliss, Idaho. And I did as God commanded me, and I raised both arms to the square after the manner of the Melchizedek priesthood, and I did as he instructed me, and I severed the ordinances, which includes the priesthood of all the holy people. A couple months on, I told my aunt about this because my aunt had had similar experiences, and she was like somebody I could talk to about these things. A couple months later, maybe it was August, so like a month later, she was reading Daniel chapter 12, and that's what I wanted to read to you today. So this thing that happened was prophesied in Daniel chapter 12. And I'm reading from the LDS.org or the LDS scripture app. In the last days, Michael will deliver Israel from their troubles. Daniel tells of two resurrections. The wise will know the times and meanings of his vision. Verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which shall stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two. Now this is where it gets into this prophecy. So Daniel's seeing this vision in the last days, and then God tells him to seal up that book and to seal that up. And then Daniel sees this other vision, and he sees other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, so that was the old world where Jesus Christ stood, and the other on that side of the bank of the river. So the river is a metaphor for the ocean, basically. So there's one that stands in the old world in Judea, and one that stands in the new world of Joseph. Because this is the isles or the utmost bounds of the everlasting hills that Joseph would inherit, or the tribe of Joseph. And verse 6 of Daniel chapter 12, and one said to the man clothed in linen. So what does it mean to be clothed in linen? It means to be clothed in purity. That's what that means. Uncorrupted, clothed in purity, which was upon the waters of the river. And how long shall it be to the end of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, after the manner of the Melchizedek priesthood. That's how it's done. So this is what he's doing. He's doing an ordinance through the manner of the Melchizedek priesthood. And swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be a time, times, and half, and when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things should be finished. So this is the King James Version of the Bible. This is the translation that we have. But when I raised both my arms to the square after the manner in which the Father had commanded me to do. I severed the power and the ordinances or the priesthood of all the holy people. And that was in July of 2013, specifically July 15th, 2013. So that's why I say the church lost the priesthood. But it's more than that because it was for all the earth. And when I asked the Father, why do you want me to do this? Because it confused me. Like, why are you asking me to do this? He said, use the authority I gave you to do these things. He said, if they will not accept you as my witness, then I will not accept them. And neither will the Son. So that angers people because basically what it means is you have to come to me to receive your ordinances. Because I was at that time the lone man on the earth who held those keys and even held the priesthood. All priesthood was severed at that time. The Father basically explained to me it was a hard reset. So it's part of setting the house of God in order. So anyway, whether you accept it or not, that's between you and God. I don't know why exactly he called me. I know why he showed me he called me and who I was before, and I guess he just takes the weak things of the world to do his works because I'm not strong. I do love God very much, but I don't know why he called me to this. I don't know why he called me to this. And I just want to enjoy my life and love my family and not be in any of this. I don't even like overly religious people. I feel more comfortable with the common man. but but the Father chose me for his wisdom, his strange act. I don't know. Anyway, um, oh, and he told me to tell people that the gathering place for the remnant is in Emery County, Utah. And he told me to stay here until the time came when it was too dangerous to remain. And he showed me where we would be going to in the wilderness. He's prepared a place. It has been there for many thousands of years. And apparently I'm supposed to lead the remnant. So, anyway, um, I hope that answers your questions. And like I said, this could have been a 5-hour long video, but I'm just not into. I'm tired. So anyway, thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. God bless and goodbye.